That was a crazy realization to have, because it's like I'm waiting for my reality to tell me if I'm on the right path, and I'm like, holy shit, babe, you're creating your reality. Your reality is mirroring where you are right now. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shalay and I am a spiritual entrepreneur who has dedicated their entire life to living one that is intuitively led, and I basically document that process here on YouTube. This is a TikTok trend that is known to create heatless curls. I love it. I used to use the hair straightener or curling irons religiously, and it fucked up my hair for the longest time. Sometimes they turn out okay, sometimes they're not that sexy, but it really doesn't matter because you're doing this without a curling iron, without a hair straightener, and it looks pretty good. I literally did this for a wedding on the weekend. Ow, 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 ow. You do this the night before. I slept like this all night. What I'm using to actually curl my hair around is from my dressing gown. I've used socks before. I found that this works the best because I can curl more of my hair. Don't judge it now. I'm just gonna comb through it a little bit and then it just drops throughout the day. I actually have a program that I'm a part of that I have been literally anticipating. I cannot wait. It's starting in literally like 10 minutes. I wanna make a coffee quickly and then I cannot wait to do this program. Literally being in these programs, learning about the quantum field, learning about manifestation, just fucking everything that I'm obsessed with. It's honestly one of my favorite pastimes, just being around people who see the world like you do, learning from incredible people who have done incredible things. It's just, I need a coffee. I just finished up Potency now and it was so fucking good. So Potency is that program that I've joined recently. I'm gonna open the windows. A while ago I actually had an energetic interior designer on the podcast, and she said that a really powerful way to like cleanse the energy of your space is to open the windows to allow the energy to flow in and out so it doesn't become stagnant. I think that's right. Don't know. I have to put you down. This camera weighs a ton. It's like the worst thing for a manifesting generator because I want to walk around and talk with you and do things, but I can't. Like I'm having to just sit here and talk, which is probably for the best because it means that I actually get to concentrate on what I'm actually saying. After being in that container, I honestly just feel so alive. I feel so in my power. I can't describe it. Putting yourself in communities of people who are going after the things that you were going after, who see the world through your eyes, who are teaching you something that's like expanding your soul. I've honestly invested so much money already, like over 30 grand at this point in my personal development, and I will continue to invest this money. Right now, I'm like really obsessed with learning about the quantum field and learning about the energetics of money. Since leaving my job and going full-time in this, a lot has come up in regards to my relationship with money and lots of like ancestral wounds coming up. So right now I'm dedicated in learning everything there is to know about accessing money and learning about money from an energetic point of view. In other news, I have also lost my cat and my partner is going to kill me. They have a soulmate relationship. Usually people just let their cats go off during the day and do what they want, but not this cat. This cat I found on the streets. He's very scared of everything, people, cars, loud noises. We've honestly tried to take him outside, get used to cars, get used to exploring, and he just gets so scared. He's the type of cat that reacts without thinking, so he just runs and doesn't even look, and we're scared that he's gonna kill himself. Anyway, he's ventured onto the neighbor's roof, so he is under these solar panels, which he knows he's not allowed to be under, and he's so fucking cheeky. He's just not listening to me. As soon as his dad comes home, he's going to come out, and I know that he is, because they have a weird relationship, a weird bond that I'm absolutely jealous of. Can you tell? My intuition is literally coming in going, you know, when you let go and you just don't worry, you know that he's going to come. Just stop thinking about it, focus on other things. And every single time I go to focus on something else, my mind goes to the fucking solar panels and I'm like, where is he? Why isn't he coming down? And I know that he's going to be fine and he's going to come down. I literally know that. My intuition is telling me that. But my ego wants to be like, but why isn't he coming down now? You know, while this is like such a small thing, it's these moments where you choose to listen to your intuition rather than your ego that actually amount to the big decisions that you actually make in your life. So I'm going to take my own advice and I'm going to focus on something out. I've already set the intention, universe, that I want him to come down from the neighbor's roof and back into his home safely. That is my intention and it is done. And now I just get to focus on other things. So what do I have to do today? I have to get back to the MDL girls. We are currently in module 2, which is all about higher self versus ego. This module is literally over an hour and a half of content that is going into the difference between ego and intuition. So some of the girls had some questions and downloads around that topic. So I'm super excited to communicate with them and just some content creation because this is my life. Holy shit. And I'm not saying that to sit there and be like, oh my God, like this is my life. I'm not sitting here to boast. I sit here and I say this because I want to activate something within you watching because you're not here for no reason, right? I want to activate that fucking desire, that spark within you that wants something similar to this. Might not look like this, but it's something similar to this, or it's just something different to what you're experiencing now. That desire, it's fucking yours to experience. 2 years ago, if you came to me and said that this is what I would be doing, that this is what my life would be like, I'd tell you that you're crazy. But that is how quickly things get to change. I didn't know that this was going to turn into a motivational speech, but clearly you needed to hear that right now. Update on Tramp, he's still on the neighbor's roof, so that's great. That's fun. My partner's messaging me like every second going, get him, go up there and get him. I'm like, mate, I'm not getting him. Can you see his little legs? Tramp, get your butt inside. Ever since this morning session, I've really been thinking about every decision that I've been making in my life. And what I mean by that is thinking about whether or not the decisions and the actions that I'm taking in my life, are they actually aligned with my true desires? I've told this story before, but last year I basically committed to creating this whole business structure that wasn't actually aligned to me and my soul and what I wanted to experience, because I got wrapped up in the online community and what everyone else was doing and what my friends were doing, that I just started to copy their path forward. And the reason why it's so important to take a step back and really ask yourself, am I creating something that's actually in alignment to my soul, is because what ends up happening is you put all this energy into something that you think that you want, so you go after that thing and then you get there at the end and you feel unfulfilled, you feel feel like you're not on the right path, you don't feel inspired by what you're creating, your reality becomes stagnant, things aren't moving, things aren't growing. This program that I'm a part of has really taken me back to that question that was brought to me at the start of the year of like, what do you actually want to do? Let's do that. Let's cut back the bullshit of what you think you should be doing, because I believe I've entered this point again in my life where I've reached this point of like, something's not right because I've been acting from a place that isn't actually aligned to me. I've been trying to create something that I think I should be creating rather than what I want to be creating. So I'm still really trying to figure this out, really trying to figure out what this means to me. And something that I've been really feeling called to is meditating again. And I mean like just meditation and breath work. They're my two anchor points. When I'm feeling like this, I really go back to those two practices. If you struggle with meditating, because I used to fucking hate meditating once upon a time. It was like the worst thing. I was just like, why would anyone do this to themselves? But I kept forcing myself to show up, and then I finally received the benefits of the practice, and I was like, holy shit, literally, meditating changed my life. If you want to learn how to meditate and how I learned to force myself to meditate so I could get the benefits from it, I actually created a free guide. It's like a video guide that will go through all of the things that you need to know to help you start meditating today, because it is the one practice that will literally change everything for you. When you get to know yourself, everything changes. I'll leave that linked in the description below and you can get your hands on that completely for free. Insane download as I was sitting here journaling and just playing with cards, and I was really thinking about that term desire and really analyzing my own behavior when it comes to following my desire. What happens to me is I'll find something that I'm super passionate about and that I love to do, and I'll get really inspired in the moment to do it, and I'll create that thing, and then I wait for external validation. So then I'll look towards my external environment to be like, validate me in a way to mirror back to me that that was the right decision, that I need to be acting from this place. And then it like dawned on me, and I'm like, holy shit, you know how this reality, of course the sun comes out now, you know how this reality is created. Reality just mirrors back what's within internally. So if you're making changes at the moment to act on desire and to live from that place, you have to wait for reality to catch up to where you are. And I've just noticed it on a deeper scale in my own behaviors. I'm acting from a place of desire, from a place of my soul told me to do this, from my intuition. But then if I don't get the physical external validation, I basically go straight into, well, that mustn't be right then. And it's so funny because the unintegrated ego is so sly in the way that it works. This is why it's really powerful to get yourself in containers or working with people who can actually call you out on your bullshit. That was a crazy realization to have, because it's like I'm waiting for my reality to tell me if I'm on the right path, and I'm like, holy shit, babe, you're creating your reality. Your reality is mirroring where you are right now. An update on Tramp is that he ended up coming down from the roof safe and sound, as I suspected. And I just forgot to get it on film. I honestly forgot to film the rest of this night. So my partner and I just had dinner outside on the picnic table, and we just caught up on each other's days. So I'm gonna end the video here. I'm sending you so much love. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to be notified every time I upload new videos. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!